Alzheimer's disease affects 1 in 10 seniors worldwide. One of the biggest problems with Alzheimer's today is a lengthy, complicated, and expensive diagnosis which always happens after patients show symptoms. Because doctors have to use expensive methods like PET and MRI to diagnose, the barrier to obtain a diagnosis can be extremely high. By the time a doctor reaches a diagnosis, the patient's brain has already incurred significant damage, making drugs a lot less effective. Currently, there are over 5.7 million people in the US diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and this number is expected to nearly triple to 14 million by 2050. Because these diagnoses are requested, there's a demonstrated strong customer demand. These diagnoses cost about $5,000, creating a total market of more than $2.4 billion with a 10% compound annual growth rate.
Now, to solve this problem, Synapto is partnering with an emerging FDA-cleared portable electroencephalogram, or EEG, manufacturer, MemoryMD. An EEG is in essence a non-invasive brainwave scanner that uses small sensitive electrodes to listen to the brain. Synapto aims to design a device that can screen for Alzheimer's disease using artificial intelligence. Our value proposition comes from the affordability of performing an EEG scan. Therefore, we hope to screen all patients over the age of 60 when they go to a geriatrician by lowering the barrier of access, making Alzheimer's screening more routine.
Because machine learning requires previous data, we partnered with institutions who have conducted EEG studies on Alzheimer's healthy patients. We obtained data from a company called Neuronetrics, the University of Sao Paulo, and the CERT Institute in Greece. With these, we trained machine learning models that reached up to 80% accuracy, along with a ROC AUC of 0.81. For this work, we were awarded first place in the 2017 NIH Debut Challenge, as well as finalists in the BMES Design Challenge. We also conducted an FDA pre-sub where we discovered that the FDA believes Synapto is a strong candidate for the Breakthrough Designation Device regulatory pathway, which helps fast-forward us through the approval process.
The cost of our diagnosis to physicians is $250 per scan, as well as a monthly rental fee to cover hardware costs. Since the hardware is FDA cleared and is currently in use at clinics, physicians already reimburse scans at upwards of $700. This bridges the gap between approval and reimbursement.
There are several companies that use EEG to diagnose brain diseases, such as Neuronetrics and Evoke. However, none use machine learning, and none have reported satisfactory diagnostic accuracies. In our next step, we hope to conduct a clinical study to gather more data and further test the device. We've already partnered with several physician researchers from across the country and are hoping to receive new data within the next month. With this data, we hope to further validate our models and bring this device one step closer to patients.